Have you ever woken up between 3 and 5 a.m. for no apparent reason, feeling restless, anxious, or even curiously energized? This phenomenon occurs for many people worldwide, and while it may seem like a simple sleep disruption at first glance, it holds deeper meanings. According to Dr. Joe Dispenza, a renowned neuroscientist and speaker, this awakening can be interpreted as a call from the body and mind for spiritual growth and personal transformation. When we understand more about what happens during these early hours, we discover they hold special potential for insight and self-awareness. During sleep, our body and mind go through cycles that vary throughout the night. Between 3 and 5 a.m., the body is at a specific stage in the circadian cycle, a period when the subconscious is more active, intensifying our connection to inner processes. According to traditional Chinese medicine, this time is associated with the lungs, the organs responsible for respiration and the flow of vital energy in the body. It's as though our system is naturally more receptive to releasing emotional blockages and attuning to the subtler aspects of our consciousness. Dr. Dispenza points out that between 3 and 5 a.m., the brain is also in a state dominated by theta waves, which facilitate access to the subconscious and allow exploration of deep emotions and patterns that might go unnoticed during the day. Theta waves are often associated with deep meditative states, where we feel connected to something beyond ourselves and more attuned to inner and intuitive signals. At this hour, we are more likely to pick up on these messages from the subconscious. Thus, instead of seeing this awakening as an inconvenient interruption, we can view it as an opportunity. This specific time is considered a spiritual portal by many spiritualists, a moment when our connection to the inner self is stronger and more receptive. The body and mind seem to intentionally place us in a state where we can gain a clearer view of our desires, limitations, and even our life purpose. Waking up at this time may be an invitation from our own system to examine our lives and realign our energies. To understand the 3 to 5 a.m. awakening, we must consider how the body's biological clock functions and impacts both body and mind. According to Dr. Joe Dispenza, each organ and bodily system follows a specific rhythm, and these cycles affect our physical and mental states during sleep. In traditional Chinese medicine, 3 to 5 a.m. is the time when the lungs are most active, engaged in deep cleansing and oxygenation of the body. This process occurs not only on a physical level, but also affects our energetic state, as the lungs are associated with the flow of vital energy, or qi. Therefore, waking up during this time can be a way to release emotional blockages and accumulated tensions that affect our inner balance. During these hours, our brain is also predominantly in a theta wave state, which is close to what we experience in deep meditations or moments of intense relaxation. This state facilitates access to the subconscious, allowing memories, emotions, and insights to surface more readily. According to Dispenza, theta waves represent a portal to the subconscious, where we can explore deeply ingrained beliefs and behavioral patterns. Thus, waking between 3 and 5 a.m. is an ideal moment to receive messages and information from our deeper mind. This specific hour is, therefore, a strategic point for accessing and understanding emotional or spiritual aspects that may be repressed. Dr. Joe Dispenza explains that nighttime awakenings may be the subconscious's way of attempting to resolve issues we ignore during the day, when our focus is on external activities. In this quiet window of early morning, we are in a vulnerable and receptive state, allowing us to reflect on and understand the deeper aspects of our psyche. Moreover, waking between 3 and 5 a.m. places us in an altered state of consciousness that encourages self-knowledge. This hour is seen as a time when the barrier between the conscious and subconscious is thinner, allowing old traumas or behavioral patterns to surface to be understood and eventually transformed. Rather than viewing the awakening as a sleep disruption, we can see it as a valuable opportunity for exploration and healing. Between 3 and 5 a.m., many spiritual traditions consider this period as a spiritual hour or God's hour. During this time, the world around us is calm, with minimal external distractions, creating a perfect space for introspection and connection with the inner self. Dr. Joe Dispenza explains that this nighttime awakening offers a chance for deeper communication with our higher self, an opportunity to connect with life's purpose and gain clarity about spiritual or emotional matters. This time represents a moment when our consciousness and energy are in a receptive state. Many spiritualists believe that during these hours, the barrier between the physical and spiritual worlds is thinner, enabling a more intense connection to intuition, inspiration, and profound insights. It's as if the body is more attuned to subtle energies, allowing intuitive messages and important reflections to surface more clearly. It is an ideal period for practices such as meditation, prayer, and visualization, as the mind is calmer and more open to new perspectives and understandings. Awakenings between 3 and 5 a.m. are also an invitation to assess our personal journey, emotions, and even challenges. In a world where we constantly race against time, we rarely allow ourselves to pause and reflect on our purpose and what we truly desire. According to Dr. Joe Dispenza, these moments of deep silence are an opportunity to reconnect with our direction and cultivate a state of presence, inviting us to observe our thoughts and feelings without judgment. Moreover, this awakening time can bring emotions and memories to the surface that need to be processed and released. Often, repressed feelings or traumas emerge during these hours, allowing us to perform a genuine emotional cleansing by understanding and integrating them. This practice of self-awareness and release can lead to significant spiritual transformation, helping us let go of limiting patterns and opening ourselves to a more expansive reality aligned with our true self. In summary, waking up between 3 and 5 a.m. can be much more than a simple sleep interruption. It is a call for spiritual awakening and a journey of self-discovery. This is the ideal time to explore deep questions and connect with intuitions about what we want to manifest in our lives. Waking up between 3 and 5 a.m. offers a perfect moment of quiet for spiritual practices that encourage self-awareness and inner growth. Dr. Joe Dispenza recommends using this time, which he considers a spiritual portal, to deeply connect with the higher self, accessing inner wisdom and promoting emotional and mental transformation. There are several practices that can turn this nighttime awakening into a powerful ritual for growth. 1. Deep meditation. Meditating at this time, when the environment is silent and the mind is still close to a relaxed state, allows for a more intense connection with the subconscious. Meditation helps release negative thoughts and limiting mental patterns. To start, sit comfortably and take a deep breath, letting the mind relax as you focus on the present moment. Visualize energy flowing through your body, creating a space of peace and inner connection. This type of meditation is especially effective for strengthening intuition and accessing profound insights. 2. Gratitude practice. Reflecting on what you are grateful for is one of the most effective ways to raise your vibration and open your heart to positive experiences. Start by listing 3 things you are grateful for, visualizing them in detail, and feeling the emotion they bring. According to Dispenza, gratitude activates areas of the brain linked to well-being and satisfaction, helping to transform your emotional state and create a more open and receptive mindset. 3. Reflective journaling. Writing can be a therapeutic practice, especially at this time when internal thoughts and feelings are more accessible. Keep a journal by your bedside and jot down everything you feel or think during this awakening. This habit helps process repressed emotions and record insights that arise spontaneously. Dr. Dispenza explains that writing is a way to organize thoughts and bring clarity to internal experiences, promoting self-awareness. 4. Creative visualization. This is an excellent time to practice visualizing a desired future. Imagine yourself living the life you want in every detail, as if this reality were already true. Dr. Joe suggests that this practice helps the mind and body align with this new reality, shifting your vibration. This technique is particularly powerful when done while the brain is in a theta state, facilitating access to vivid images and elevated feelings. By incorporating these practices into the routine when waking up between 3 and 5 a.m., we transform what might be a simple sleep interruption into a ritual of self-care and spiritual evolution. These moments provide a unique opportunity to reconnect with purpose and elevate your vibration, promoting well-being and spiritual growth. Waking up between 3 and 5 a.m. can be more than just a sleep disruption. It's an opportunity for transformation and self-discovery. Rather than resist or try to ignore this awakening, Dr. Joe Dispenza encourages us to embrace the moment, turning it into a ritual for spiritual growth. Practices such as meditation, gratitude, journaling, and creative visualization help us make use of this window of silence and receptivity to access the subconscious and reconnect with life purpose. This time is an invitation to self-awareness, offering a unique chance to heal old patterns and align with a higher vibration. By practicing introspection and self-improvement, we become more conscious and connected to our higher self. This daily practice of spiritual awakening can guide us to a fuller, healthier, and more intentional life, where every action reflects our purpose and ongoing growth. By integrating these practices, each dawn becomes a new beginning and a chance to live in harmony with who we truly are.